Welcome back to Recursed the Ice Palace with Brian. It has been a number of days since I last played, and I don't remember having anything new with High Tide. Right, there was the paradox that I got things dry. Yeah, don't know. Let's move on to a fresh puzzle today. Switch! Oh, our first cauldron. Heyo. This is gonna be rough. Oh, that looks relatively straightforward. Do you go over or under? I guess I cannot go under unless I hop out of an enchanted something. But I do see an enchanted something. It's an enchanted cauldron. So recall, we have a blue background here. If I hop in the cauldron, I'm going to be taken into a world that has apparently a red background. Is this just going to take me back to the blue? Yes. And I think this is still going to be the same room. Yeah, the exit room over here. And so this side has an enchanted key. Interesting. Okay, let's try to actually formulate a plan. Since the game gives me a key, and because I can jump up here, all I would need to do... Well, how would I ever get a key up here, though? Okay, so there's my first question. Do I need to get a key up there? Presumably. Unless the key is a red herring. I have an enchanted key. And I have an enchanted cauldron as well. Which means I could pop out like down below. But then I wouldn't be able to jump high enough. But could I... Okay, let's try something. Oh, except, if I move that down below, then I can't jump through it. Would be the issue. So here was kind of the idea that I was having. Imagine instead of putting this down here, I threw it down to the bottom. If I could have jumped across, then I could come back out in the bottom, and then throw the cauldron around in the bottom, and then just keep hopping over to the other side. No, I can't hop over to the other side, because I need to be in the cauldron to hop over to the other side. So I would have to do a whole lot of work in the other side to throw the cauldron. All right. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, this seems interesting. Okay, let's not worry about the key for right now. Let's just play around with this to remind myself how cauldrons work. Yeah, because I could totally... Why can I not... Is there a reason I cannot do this? Yeah, if I drop this down, I can never go back through to the other side. If I pop out here, I'll have both cauldrons visible in the same place. And now if I try to hop in the red cauldron, it'll take me to a paradox, I think? A cloud paradox? Because there's no cauldron on the blue side? Let's try that out. It is a cloud paradox. Great. Okay, so at least I remember kind of how that works now. This appears to be designed to make sure that I can't take any objects up into this place. Enchanted block. Enchanted whatever. Okay. Oh, right. And I forgot how... Yeah. How this works. This whole mechanic. Right. Clouds are sticky and you can throw rocks into the side of them. And so... How do I use that? Like, can I do something ridiculous, like throw this up here and jump into it? It fell down. Don't know that I expected that, actually. Does it always do that? Huh, it does. I can throw the chest, like, also higher up. That's what I recall. Or I could stick it in the... I could stick the chest in the wall And then if I exited, would I pop out of the chest way up high and throw the block somewhere up high or something? Except I don't want to throw the block way up high, right? I kind of want to be holding the chest. Let's just play around with some stuff, even if it's going to get me stuck. So if I did that, and then suppose I hop out of the chest. I do hop out way up there, okay. And now it's still staying stuck up there, okay. Interesting, interesting. So I'm trying to see if I can pick this back up. Yeah, I can. Okay. So one imagines kind of like somehow stair-stepping and throwing the chest back and forth, but when I hop out of the chest, then I won't be holding the chest anymore. I could be holding the block when I hop out of the chest. So suppose I were holding the block each time I hop out of the chest. Well, I don't ever see how I'm going to continue to gain height. Because if I hop out of the chest, even if I'm holding the block, I could like throw the block higher or something, but that's not going to help me. Like I need... Oh, can I hop out of the chest and have a block to fall down on that is higher than it normally would be? Okay, here's an idea. So I'm going to get nice and deeply nested in the chest, which I think I already was. Then I would like to... that's too high. Get as much height as I can and still be able to throw the chest up here. That's reasonable anyway. And then throw the chest up as high as possible. Is this right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, as high as possible, so it's nice and high in the wall over there. Now I need to grab the rock somehow, which is going to be annoying. There we go. Now I want to hop out of the chest. No. What I want to do... I could hop out of the chest and just leave the rock slightly below it in the wall. I think that sounds good. Let's try this. Darn it, I threw it the wrong spot. Okay, fortunately I'm nested pretty deeply in the chest. Let's try it again. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Now if I go down another layer in the stack, I might not have actually given myself enough layers in the stack. Yeah, now I just want to do the same thing. Throw it as high as possible across. Make sure I grab the rock. Ooh, I need to grab the rock. If I miss the rock here, I'm done for. That seems pretty mean. I don't know that I can grab the rock from here. Because if I start falling through, I don't know that I can press the button again fast enough to... Oh, I did. Okay, great. That was not as high as I would have liked, but let's try it. Now I need to pick this up again. Darn it. I might not be nested deeply enough in this chest. It's crazy. I'm trying to pick up the chest. Why can I not? Got it. Okay. I stuck it in again. Okay. So I think I can do this like once more. Okay. Yup. Great. And now, darn it. Now I am stuck, right? If I had managed to grab the rock, then I could have put it below the chest and have the rock high enough up to where I might be able to get to the edge. I got close. I think that is the strategy. And I'm going to try to meet you guys back there and do that because it would be interesting to solve that at least. Okay, the Cloud Paradox is easy to get into. And it takes me like, I don't know, 3 times for each one. And then sometimes I fail and accidentally just have to fall through. And so I want to be like, I don't know, 20 layers deep out of here to make sure that I end up where I want to be. And then at the very end, I'm also not sure if I'm going to be like high enough just to jump off the rock and reach the exit. But let's try that. I think I can throw the chest up here from here. Ah, but I can't jump up there. Do I need to jump up there? I don't need to jump up there. I can simply exit. Then throw the chest as high as possible. Make sure I retrieve the rock. Now try to put the rock right below the chest. Good. Now grab the chest. Throw it as high as possible. Make sure I retrieve the rock. Got it. Try to put the rock as high as possible. Oh! I'm not sure if I can grab the chest from there. I cannot. So I need to re-retrieve the rock. I might be able to just jump and reach the exit from here. Let's give it a try. Oh, so close. Alright, let's try to get a little bit higher then. So I need to re-retrieve the rock. Oh, I got the chest. That's the worst possible thing, right? I think if I hop out of here, I'll end up on the rock again. Let's find out. No, I end up where the chest is, which is where I'm holding it. So now I'm stuck again, because I can't get back up to that rock. Gosh darn it. Alright, let me try one more time. I feel like I'm close. Something I never really appreciate is how the wallpapers in the background change as you go deeper and deeper into the stack frames. They only repeat through a small number of different possibilities, but it's still noteworthy. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to throw the chest up here. And it's high enough that I can't jump up there, so I need to pop out of here to pick up the chest. Oops. Throw it as high as possible. Pick up the rock. Okay, I accidentally missed the rock. I can still get it from here. There we go. But I have to not make that mistake again. Yeah, the platforming in this game is fidgety and not very good. So I don't love puzzles that rely on the platforming as a key aspect of the game. But the Ice Palace seems to pull out all the stops. Okay. As high as possible. And I guess I can just throw it to the right-hand side. I hadn't really thought that through before. And now I can pick up the rock on the way out. Sure. And if I miss, now I have a chance to correct myself. To pick up the block again. Yeah, this is much better. So if I screw up picking up the rock, I get another chance. Stay on one wall. You have to be... Ugh. I'm trying to hit the button. There we go. Got it. That was not much higher. But we do what we do. Yeah, it's really... There we go. Okay, got it. So I want to put this as high as possible. Which is there. Okay, great. Ugh. If I run out of stack frames, I'm going to be very upset. There we go. Got it. Oh no! I can still recover from this. There we go. Okay. Is this high enough? I think this might be high enough. Looks like it's going to be high enough. Did it! Yes! We got our first red gem, a ruby or whatever. Hooray! And Switch. So I'm going to count that as I've solved at least one puzzle today. Now let's look at the actual original puzzle that was here. Right. Okay, so an obvious thing that I just want to play around with is... I can't even do that, right? I guess I could do it from this side? Yeah. So on the red side, I could go in here, drop this down here, and then jump over here and be here on the blue side. And I could move this up here. But then on the red side, what? I could even bring the key into this lower area. Oh, and unlock it from this side? Alright, let's do that. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I just want to play around a little bit. I still don't have a plan for how to solve this. Oh, and I could bring a chest in here too. This is interesting. Which means I could do this. Still can never... I can get my body up here, but not... Okay, so if on one side I unlocked it, and then on the other side I recursed... No, I couldn't recurse into the chest, because then I wouldn't be unlocking it in the correct stack frame. Once I go deeper into the chest, it'll be a locked door again, as we just witnessed. So out here, it's unlocked, but in here, it's locked, because it's a fresh copy of the room. So... what? So where do I think I'm going to approach the exit from? I don't think it is possible to approach the exit from the left-hand side. Unless I do it by... Well, if I threw... I guess I can't throw it from this side. Well, I can't do it right now anyway. I could take this chest back out. And then... Yeah, there isn't a good way to do that. I was going to say if I could somehow throw this chest across but then be back in the red room. But I can't throw the chest across here and get back to the red room. And I can't throw the chest across here because I'm not down there right now. But if I could, then the cauldron could be right by the exit and I could pop out at the exit. That's the only way I can imagine approaching the exit from the left-hand side. How about from the right-hand side? From the right-hand side, it doesn't appear that I could bring a key or any object up here. So it seems like I would have to throw the key from the left-hand side, like I did over here to unlock it, but then somehow enter the room from the right-hand side and walk through the now open door from the key. But I don't think that's possible. Because of the stack frame. Like if I'm going to enter... If I'm up in the top section of the room... I guess I could have been in the top section of the room by popping out of a cauldron. I was going to say if I'm at the top section of the room, it's because I just entered a new copy of the room, a new stack frame, and so the room would not be unlocked. But if I entered a cauldron, or sorry, if I popped out of a cauldron where the door was unlocked, then I could walk over there. So is it possible for me to pop out of a cauldron in an unlocked room? The implication is that I would have unlocked it earlier from the bottom. So I was in the same stack frame on the bottom, and then somehow transitioned back to the top in the same color world, which does not seem possible at a glance. Because one of the cauldrons would have to be on the bottom, one of the cauldrons would have to be on the top. And I think the enchanted cauldron is the only one that could be on the bottom. And I can't fall through this ledge to go down to the enchanted cauldron now. Alright, my brain is not making very good work of this. Also, I kind of left a chest behind. Is there a way to not do that? Or I could bring a chest into the chest. Like, I can do crazy things like this. Now I have a chest inside the chest. Which I kind of did a different way before, anyway. Oh boy. This is only the first cauldron room, and I'm already feeling stumped. It might just be because my brain is not accustomed to working with cauldrons. Definitely, unless this part is a red herring, there's definitely a strong implication that I need to walk around this way. If I walk around this way, there's no way I could carry a key or throw a key across the top. So, the implication is the door would already have to be unlocked. And by the logic I just used, if I came in a fresh copy of the room, it couldn't already be unlocked, which means I have to be popping out of a cauldron. So I need a cauldron up top in a room that I'm going to unlock from the bottom. So, let's do this. Let's get all of the objects in one place. The key is now in the room. Let's put the cauldron in the room. The enchanted cauldron. And I don't know whether I can get... Yeah, I could bring this one in, though. Except for I need to bring the other cauldron in, too, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to bring the other cauldron in, too. Do I need the chest? I don't see how going deeper is going to help. Let's imagine I don't need to bring a chest in for the moment. So in that case, I just need to bring the cauldron into the chest. So, all of the objects are here. Which ones do we want to wear? The key I can never get across the top, so the key is going to be used by someone who is down on the bottom. Now, which of these two cauldrons do I want to throw down to the bottom? Or does it even matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. Because if I throw one down, I can go open up the key. Oh, except for I can open up the key in the blue. I can open up the blue room, but then I'm going to pop back to the red room, which won't have it unlocked. If I throw this down, I can go over to the blue room and unlock the blue room. I need to unlock it on the other side somehow. Do I need both cauldrons down there? Oh, if I had the chest, I could lift the other cauldron back up. I think I see how to do it. I need both cauldrons down there. I need to swap which room I'm going to unlock, blue versus red, and then use the chest to go a level deeper in order to bring the enchanted cauldron back up to the top so that I can pop out of the other color cauldron. I don't know how I'll explain that, but I do think that's going to be the answer. So the question is, how do I get a chest and all of the other objects into the room? Is that possible? Probably. Let's put this in here for now. Then I have to go over to red. Can't just bring that in. I can bring this in. So let's just do this while I'm thinking of it. And the problem is if I bring... Ooh, if I go in this cauldron... Yeah, that's fine. I'll just end up in the blue side over here. But then the issue is... Yeah, I see the issue. So let's leave this here. If I pop out on this side, there is another chest, but I can't get at it. Could I bring the red cauldron through? No, because the other cauldron brings me a blue world. If I bring a cauldron through a cauldron. This is the cauldron to Blue World. This is the cauldron to Red World. Which I'm holding. Oh, my brain. I could just hop out. Get the chest. Bring it inside. Except now I don't have the other cauldron. Oh, my brain. I see. So this is the cauldron to Red World, and I'm already in Red World. So nothing happens. And if I do it the other way, if I try to pick up the cauldron and go to Blue World, yeah, it's also kind of fine. And out in Blue World, I am inside of a chest, but I don't have a way to get something out of that chest. So can I bring the other cauldron? So this is a cauldron to Blue World. No, this is a cauldron to Red World, and that's the problem. I can't go back to Blue World. So how did I get the chest inside here? How do I get a chest inside one of these worlds? Oh, maybe I can just bring a chest into the red side. Now I've got 2 chests on the top level. This might work. Let's try this. Let's go ahead and bring the key in. On blue side, this cauldron is not yet in a chest. Can I borrow a chest and do that? No. Okay, on the red side, now. Oh, my brain. It hurts. Okay, so I don't think that strategy works. So instead, let's bring the enchanted cauldron into the room. And now I need to bring... Yeah, if I bring the cauldron into the room, I can't bring the chest. But what I can do is switch color universes. And then here's a chest, but now I don't have a cauldron. Oh, but I think that's okay, right? Because I could just use this cauldron up at the top level. Bring a chest inside here. So I'm in red universe. I have a chest and a cauldron. And the problem is now the enchanted cauldron is stuck in this room. And I can't carry an object out because then I'm going to lose an object. And if I carry an object in, it's also not really helping. I know what I think I want to do, but I'm unclear if it's possible to do. Okay, so that did not work. So the other thing I could try is here. That's the enchanted cauldron. There's also a chest out here. And if I bring this chest in here, ooh, and store it in Blue Universe. And then there's no way to get the other cauldron into this room. Poop. Poop, poop, poop. Let me try one more thing. what if... Okay, so this is inside the chest already. Let's switch to the red side. And just to not forget about it later, let's drop the key off. So in the red side, I eventually need to bring this cauldron into a chest. Since this cauldron is not enchanted, I need to be holding it whenever I kind of transfer different places. But can I first bring a chest into here? And then... Yeah, bringing a chest out doesn't really help, because now I have two chests, but all I can do with two chests is bring one into the other, and I'm right back in the same state. Yeah, I don't think this helps me. Maybe the idea that I was originally envisioning is not possible, which is that I can't have a chest, the enchanted key, the enchanted cauldron, and the other cauldron all in this room at the same time. Which is the thing I want, but I don't think it's going to be the thing I get. So, let's suppose... Let me just act out what I would have done if I had a chest. If I had a chest, then what I would do would be I would throw this cauldron down here and throw the key down here. I would jump into... Oh, I did the wrong way. This was red to red. Let me act it out again, but let me do it properly. So. Ah. Platforming. Okay, so bring the key in. And bring the cauldron in. Okay, so this brings me to blue. Got it. I don't love it, but let's just try it. Okay. So, I would throw these things down here. I would transfer to Blue Universe. I would open the door on the blue side. And so now there's an open door on the blue side. And the problem is I have things like this. But now, imagine here I had a chest. Although I think I'd have to use it from this side. No, none of these things seem to work. If I had a chest, I could put the chest right here. Bring the cauldron into the chest. Yeah. Then I would be up on the top ledge. Jump through here. Now I would be on the top ledge with both cauldrons in my hands. And if I were on the top ledge with both cauldrons in my hands, I could then hop out of the other cauldron, which is now up top, and then walk over to the exit. So that is the solution. Let me try to push through this one more time. Is there a way to get a chest into the chest room? It feels like there's gotta be. How would I do it? The key obviously needs to come in. Chest into the chest room. In order to get this cauldron into the chest, I definitely need a chest over here. So it feels like it needs to happen on this side. But I need... I just don't see a way to do it. If I bring an extra chest, then the issue is this cauldron is up at this height. And I need that cauldron to go deeper. Alright, let's go ahead and move that cauldron deeper. One of my chests now is kind of unreachable. It's not true, right? It's not true at all. The other chest is still totally reachable. The other chest is still totally reachable. Watch this. I have both cauldrons. This one goes to Blue Universe. Blue Universe still has the chest available. So, I could bring the chest into this room in Red Universe. Now the problem is, how do I get the enchanted cauldron? Because now it's alone up here. That's the new issue. And I don't see a way to deal with that. So I think I just solved the problem by creating another problem. I just pushed the lump in the carpet, as it were. Is there anything else clever I can do here? I could pop up a level here, but then I would lose one of two objects. No, I don't have to lose one of two objects. Well, then I'm just backing out to the state I was in before. Here's what I was going to say. I don't have to, because I could store the chest over in blue side as temporary storage. And then go back up here, and here's another chest, but this is now just the starting state that I was in. What if I do temporary storage over here? Well, then the problem is there's nothing to do on red side. Alright, what about... Nothing to do on red side. Two chests out here. Oh, hey! I might have just done something, maybe? I could leave this on blue side. What's on red side right now? Red side needs a way in. I can't pop out because I'll lose this chest. So red side needs a way in, so I guess I need to use this. Okay, I think I just keep ending up in the same state. I don't have the box in here. And I don't have the box here. And if I pop out, there is a box here, but I can't bring it anywhere. Actually, is that true? I could bring it using this, right? I think I could bring it using this. So now I've got a box in Red Universe. Oh, but on Blue Universe side, I'm stuck once again. Yeah, I just keep moving the lump in the carpet around and around and around. It's not getting me anywhere. So is there another solution that doesn't involve bringing a chest into the room along with all of these other objects at the same time? I am unclear. I don't think there is. What side am I on right now? Red versus blue. And there's no way. So this room has two cauldrons. The red side has two cauldrons. So I could throw both the enchanted objects down to the bottom, go over to Blue Universe and unlock the door. But then I'd come back to Red Universe and the door would not be unlocked. I need to swap the two cauldrons, basically, which is why I need the chest in order to lift things up. And if I jump in here, I just stay in Red Universe. So that's basically a no-op, right? Yeah, I'm in exactly the same spot I was before, right? I can do this. I can hop over to Blue Universe, and I can unlock Blue Universe's door. But then I'll just be trapped in Red Universe. And Red Universe's door is not unlocked. And there's no way to swap the cauldrons, right? Is there a way to swap the cauldrons if I do something here now? Oh, yes. Okay, I think I see it. So, do I want to unlock Blue's door? I think yes. Let's unlock Blue's door. Let's head over to Red Universe. Let's bring a chest into Blue's universe, just so that I can go down a deeper stack frame, move this up to the top, and then pop back over. Oh, but now I don't have a cauldron. Got it. Okay, but from deeper over I can switch over. Here we go, here we go. But now I don't have a chest. This is why we can't have nice things. So is there a way for me to bring the chest back and also put the cauldron on top? Maybe. If I put the cauldron on top, I don't have access to the chest. And over here I have access to nothing unless I have the chest. And if I throw the cauldron over here, I can't ever get back to Red Universe. I keep shifting the problem around just a tiny bit. I do feel like this move will somehow be part of the solution. But I'm not sure what part. So I have this. This brings me to Blue's side where the door is unlocked, which is great. So what do I do? I feel like it might still be a reachable solution from here, and I just can't see it. Alright, the only sensible thing is probably to give up and call it a day, because I don't seem to be getting this. Yeah, if I go over here, then I don't have the chest anymore. Which means there's no way to get what I want from Red Universe. And there's no way to, like, carry the cauldron across or something, right? Well, I guess this kind of is that. Like, I've carried the cauldron into this room, which is good, it's nice. I can get over to where the door is unlocked. But the problem is now the blue cauldron's in the wrong spot. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting this one today. Alright, well, I had fun. I hope you guys did too. I solved the cloud paradox, so we got some type of progress today with the ruby and switch. Maybe when I'm reviewing the video I'll see something there. Otherwise, maybe next time we'll look ahead to mutual, or perhaps even toss. I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Recursed the Ice Palace. For now, bye-bye.